Put that there.
So we've got a custom made rear bar here. Gives you a bit of clearance. At the bottom we've got just a H260 running 4.3 gears. She's shaved, gives you once again more clearance. You've got braided brake lines all the way through. Heavy duty arms, big shocks from ARB, BP51s. They seem to be, becoming more popular. Got a full cage in it, ARB twin motor compressor. We've got a box to run all the spares, spare drive shafts, spare lower control arms, spare front arms, tie rods, everything you need to get. Spare tyre. There's going to be a couple of jerry cans in the back here, and a ground anchor, and a couple of swags. You still need to mount them. Spares box, you've got to carry pretty much everything. You've got a spare fan, tyre repair kit, steering coupling, you've got spare winch motors, oil, fan belts, hoses, leads. There's even a blowtorch in there. You've got the CVs, long side, short side. Pretty much just got to carry everything to be self-efficient, and you're going to carry stuff that you don't oftenly break, but it just needs to be there because you never know, you might be out in the middle of nowhere and you might break something when you start racing these things. So wheels and tyres are running 37 MTZs, Mickey Thompsons, and just on a sort of dynamic Steely's 17930 negs. Seem to be alright. These are just the weekend tyres. I do run when I'm racing Procom alloys, 17930 negs, which are a little bit easier to change and a little bit more heavy duty. But just as a weekender, these do the trick. So with the interior, we've got a bit of stuff going on here. What you can't see is there's 3 Optimas behind the seats, one behind each seat, one behind the center console. We've got switches for the twin motor compressor. We've got switches for the air lockers front and rear. We've got a volt gauge. Soon to have another one for when I go 24 volt. You've got your Garmin GPS, and you've got another little GPS for little arrow, so when you know where you're going, so your navvy doesn't have to be in the car. You've got an isolator which turns the whole car off, so if it catches on fire you can turn it off. You've got gauges to water temp, soon to be ones for the auto when it goes auto soon. You got your winch isolator in and out. You got your racing harnesses. Got a steering wheel off the Triple S Pulsar. Pretty much it. We've got some gutter bars just to protect the roof from trees and rocks and stuff like that. You've got a light bar up top so you can see what's in front of you, and just the sliders along the bottom that protect your sills from rocks and damage to the doors. So up the front we've just got a custom tube bar, custom winch cradle that we just started welding to your winch hooks. You've got your winch dong for your navvy to throw the winch on when he jumps in the car. You've got some headlights that we got off Hobbsy. You've got a standard worn high mount that has a plus 100 drum on it. That'll be swapped out for something a little bit fancier before it's raced. You just got your light bar, you got a scoop, and pretty much that's it. It's on the front. In the front, we've just got a GU diff. It's been braced and it's been shaved. We've also got superior Hyperflex arms. They seem to give the front end a little bit more flex, a little bit more grip on the weird angles. You've You got all the arms in the front beefed up. You got your GU steering box, and once again you've got BP51s in the front, which seem to do the trick on the big bumps. Okay, we've pulled the 42 out of it and just put a TB45 in, full EFI. It's running a nistune computer. Probably makes about 110 kilowatts on 35, something like that. Goes reasonably well, doesn't really get hot like the 42s do. That's it.
Your name is?
Matthew.
And your car is?
Just a Nissan GQ Patrol. Started full driving in Australia, bringing it across from Malaysia where it was started up, and pretty much got the industry going in Australia. I think we didn't have an industry like this at all really, so we had big touring and crossing Australia in your cars, but not an event kind of thing. When it gets into racing, it's a bit more severe and a bit more hectic. I've only ever raced Pajero Challenge and Mad Max at the Outback Challenge, but as of now I'm starting to do a bit bigger ones, so racing full Outback this year, full Outback of Cliffhanger 2019, and we'll go from there. My old man does it and I kind of enjoyed it, and just watching him do it keeps me off the couch too, so I'm always tinkering with my car or something like that. So just it's interesting, and there's always new stuff to do, and brings your friends around. You have beers, working on your car. You always just runs in the friendship group, runs in the family. Outback Challenge is once a year, so you've got a whole year to fix your car, and you've got a whole year to fix your wrecked car and get it back up to spec again. Cliffhanger was every year, but now I think he's doing it every second year. You'd prepare yourself for a long course with just making everything reliable. You've got to make everything on your car interchangeable. If parts break down, you've got to make it easy accessible, and it just needs to be the best it can be before you were to enter an event like that. Time and money, that's all it is. How much money have you got, how much time have you got to do it? Who's helped me to get my car where it is mainly me and my dad. He's a Mr. Four Driver everywhere. He brought the whole four-wheel drive industry to Australia. All the racing, he was the first one to start the racing industry. And my friends, we've built it. The parts come from ARB Killsight's a massive help with me. And Dynamic has always looked after me with my wheels and tyres. And ProComp for wheels and tyres again. They're kind of in conjunction with each other. Plans for my car next is the winch will be coming out. I'll be putting some giggle pin stuff on it and air free spool 24 volt, and just where my pocket lends me to go, I'll just go from there. We've got a manualised auto going in, built by Coils in Dandenong. That's got to go in. We'll have a transcooler to the front, a couple of gauges on it, just to keep the temps on point, and that's pretty much it.